Hey Nation, welcome back. Let's do this thing. So our first story comes out of Australia. Ben & Jerry's, the ice cream company, are taking a very interesting political stance. Ben & Jerry's are known for voicing their opinion on issues like animal cruelty and global warming. This time, they're taking it on a very different route. So what they are doing is refusing to serve 2 scoops of a single flavor to any one customer. What is their reason for this? Well, this is their way of showing support for same-sex marriage. So until Australia legalizes same-sex marriage, no 2 scoops for you, bro. Oh, crikey! So I kind of like this. This is an interesting way for a brand to have their say. I mean, sure, it's a little passive-aggressive, but it's pretty cool. Did you guys actually know that South Africa is the only African country that supports same-sex marriage? So on some local political news, Helen Zille has just been suspended from the DA for a tweet she sent out in March, where she wrote, "For those claiming the legacy of colonialism was only negative, think of your independent judiciary, transport, infrastructure, piped water, etc." So this tweet stirred up a lot of emotion, as the word colonial in this country seems to do at the moment. I do get where this colonial word comes from, and I get why there's so much negativity put onto it, but when I read her tweets, I don't take it as a bad thing. She's not trying to say something negative in that sense. What she's just trying to acknowledge is the fact that we do owe a lot of our technological advances and our way of life to a Western culture and European cultures that have brought over infrastructures, a quality of life that we now have. I do agree that England in its time, when it was colonizing everything, was bad. It did drive things like slavery and segregation and racism. This is still a sore spot for a lot of people, and us as a nation, and Hey Nation, hope to find a way that we can move past this. On things that give me a headache, this guy. So Zuma's in the news again through some leaked emails where it is suggested that he's going to be moving to Dubai after his presidency, him and his family, into a 330 million rand house conveniently purchased by the Guptas. So of course this mansion has 10 rooms, 13 bathrooms, 9 reception areas, space for 11 cars, and of course he can't go without his big old fire pool. So the political giving tree just keeps on giving. SARS has just paid out 70 million rand to the Guptas, and there are a lot of questions around this. First of all, as far as South African law goes, SARS cannot pay a tax rebate to a foreign account or to any foreign company. Money from SARS has to be paid back into a registered taxpayer's bank account. So there were some clear implications that everyone was raising an eyebrow to on this topic. That was until the big SARS boss got involved and decided to, I guess, turn a blind eye and paid them. It makes me think, are we so desensitized to corruption in this country already that these sort of things happen right in front of us, but we just let them roll off our back when the rest of this country works hard to be a contributing person in society, and you've got that. So now that we're done with all the negative stuff, we've reached the WTF of the week, and this one really makes me laugh. So it's kind of hard to tell what's going on in the background, but I think it's a tug of war, and this guy's support is just brilliant. Yeah! Well, that's our show, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. You know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe, and we will see you next week. No 2 scoops for you, bro. Oh, that's like...